This tutorial is produced by the Mecklenburg County Clerk of Superior Court, Estates Division. While our office cannot provide legal advice, we are happy to help you navigate the estates administration process. This tutorial will provide a step-by-step guide to completing Form MVR 317, the Affidavit of Authority to Assign Title, also referred to as the Assignment of Title form. First, let's define some of the terms used in this tutorial with which you may not be familiar. Decedent, a person who has died. Applicant, a person who is making a formal request. Heir, a person who is able to inherit from a decedent who did not leave a will. Administrator, a person in charge of the administration of an estate when the decedent did not leave a will, or when the decedent left a will that cannot be probated. Executor, a person who the decedent named in a will to be in charge of the administration of an estate. What is an assignment of title? After a decedent's death, an application may be submitted to the clerk's office in order to transfer the title of the decedent's vehicle to another person. This transfer is accomplished by completing an Affidavit of Authority to Assign Title. This form is available through the Department of Motor Vehicles. A copy may also be obtained through our office. The assignment of title process is appropriate in the following circumstances. No administrator or executor has qualified to administer the decedent's estate. The estate is so small that it does not justify the expense of probate and administration. If the decedent left a will, the nature of the decedent's assets do not make probating the will necessary, and the clerk has not assigned the vehicle as a part of the surviving spouse's or child's year's allowance. In these circumstances, the Division of Motor Vehicles will transfer a motor vehicle title upon receipt of a properly executed assignment of title form. Please keep in mind that this procedure is not recommended if the decedent has an heir who is a minor. What must be provided to the clerk's office when seeking an assignment of title? In addition to the completed Affidavit of Authority to Assign Title, the decedent's death certificate must also be provided. To verify the vehicle identification number, the clerk's office requires a copy of the vehicle's title or registration card. Since this process may be used only for vehicles valued at $5,000 or less, printed proof of the vehicle's value is needed. You must also provide documentation showing that the decedent's funeral or cremation expenses have been paid. If these expenses have not been resolved, an assignment of title cannot be processed and completed. This document must also provide the name of any person who contributed towards the payment of these expenses. If a person who is not one of the decedent's heirs paid any portion of the funeral or cremation expense, then a release from that person of their interest in the vehicle will be needed before the assignment of title is processed. The clerk's office also requires a family history affidavit to verify that the persons who signed the form are, in fact, the decedent's heirs. There is a separate tutorial to help you complete this form. The General Court of Justice fee for processing the assignment form is $3. Acceptable forms of payment include cash, certified check, credit or debit cards, and money order. What are the limitations on using this process to transfer title to the decedent's vehicle? The person seeking title to the vehicle must receive approval from all of the decedent's heirs before the title is transferred. The heirs must be listed on the form, and each heir must sign the form, confirming that he or she is turning down the right to take the decedent's vehicle and is allowing the person seeking the title to take possession. As stated previously, This process may be used only for vehicles valued at $5,000 or less. Vehicles with a value exceeding this amount must be transferred using a different procedure. How to complete the assignment of title form. Enter the decedent's name and date of death. The name should be printed exactly as it appears on the vehicle's title. If the decedent left a will, check box A and indicate the county where the will is filed. If the decedent did not leave a will, check box B. Enter the decedent's name to show that the decedent died owning a motor vehicle. Include the vehicle's make with the identification number. Enter the decedent's name again and confirm that the decedent left no other property. If there is additional property, list such property in the space provided on the form. Check the first box if the applicant is including the vehicle's title with the MVR 317 form. Check the second box if the vehicle's title is lost. This portion of the affidavit states that there is not an administrator, executor, or other personal representative who is qualified to administer the decedent's estate. If this statement is true, you may continue. This portion of the affidavit states that the decedent's debts have been paid, or that the value of the decedent's vehicle will be used to satisfy any debts. If this statement is true, you may continue. Check the first box if the decedent was not married. Check the second box if the decedent was married. If the decedent was married, include the spouse's name if the spouse was alive at the time of the decedent's death. If the decedent had children who were living at the time of the decedent's death, enter the number of children who survived the decedent. Determine the decedent's heirs and list their names, addresses, relationship to the decedent, and ages. Enter the name of the person to whom the heirs have agreed to transfer the decedent's vehicle. Include the mileage as shown on the odometer. If the stated mileage is in excess of the vehicle's mechanical limits, check box 1. If the odometer reading does not reflect the vehicle's actual mileage, check box 2. If neither box applies, you may leave them both unchecked. If, to your knowledge, the vehicle has been involved in a collision or requires repairs for other reasons, and if the cost to repair the vehicle exceeds 25% of the vehicle's fair market retail value, check the first box. Otherwise, check the second box. The new owner of the decedent's vehicle and all of the decedent's heirs must print and sign their names. Each heir must sign before a notary, who will complete the affidavit portion of the form. If additional affidavit sections are needed, more are located on the back of the form. Once the form has been completed and notarized, it may be submitted to the clerk's office for processing. Remember to also include the following items: death certificate, vehicle title or registration, printed proof that the vehicle's value is less than $5,000, funeral or cremation bill marked paid in full, which identifies all parties who contributed towards the payment, a release from any person who did not sign the assignment of title form, but who paid towards the funeral or cremation bill, the family history affidavit, a cashier's check or money order for $3 payable to Clerk of Superior Court. If the form is approved, the clerk's office will complete the certificate on the second page of the form. The executed form may then be taken to the Department of Motor Vehicles so that the title of the decedent's vehicle is transferred to the new owner. After preparing your paperwork in accordance with this tutorial, you may bring your documents and the filing fee to the Mecklenburg County Courthouse and drop them off, or you may mail these items to the following address: Clerk of Superior Court, Estates Division, P.O. Box 37971, Charlotte, North Carolina 28237. I hope this information has been helpful. We look forward to assisting you.